Good morning. Today is a really cool day because 1 year ago, today is July 13th, 2020, I was at the Intersteno Congress in Cagliari, Italy, which is on Sardinia, the island, and I was competing in the Intersteno speech capture competition. And I was on my way to doing something pretty momentous. But this was a t-shirt. Here was my badge for being a competitor. And what I didn't know at the time, but I was on my way to earning this, my fourth gold medal in speech capturing in the voice technology. But what's really cool about this, not only was it my fourth gold medal in speech capture, which the speed competition, but the score I earned on this attempt was the second best overall. So not just a gold medal in voice, but the silver medal in the overall, which to me was amazing because that meant I had actually done a better take than a lot of magnificent stenographers out there. So I was really on my game as opposed to Berlin where I was sick as a dog. But somehow I managed to still pull it off. So a year ago, we had started our great Sardinian adventure. And for those of you who don't know, I love Intersteno. I have been to 4 congresses to compete and 1 to kind of scope it out. They've been to fantastic places in the past. And this particular location, I would never have chosen on my own to travel. It wasn't someplace that was even on my radar. But I can tell you, having been there, it is a magnificent island. The people are lovely. It is an incredibly eco-diverse location. The history there is amazing. I was a history major in college, and my first 2 years plus I spent studying ancient cultures, and this one was phenomenal. We went to a Bronze Age ruin site, dig, whatever you want to call it, and it was phenomenal. And then we had gone to a Roman and Phoenician era location, and I was in Alts. The first day we got there, we were doing our exploration, and I got to see my very first Roman amphitheater, and the acoustics were amazing. We weren't allowed to go in because they were still working on it to get it to the place where it could be an actual tourist location. But we were on the outside, and just hearing inside, you could hear like the animals and the sound. The acoustics were just phenomenal. So if you ever get a chance to go to Italy and you want to try something slightly different, Sardinia. And I must say that as we were leaving Sardinia, one of the other places I would like to go is Corsica. Now, that's part of France. We had seen it on the Tour de France. It was a stage a few years back, and the island also looks amazing. We had found some YouTube channels to look at it, and another place that I think is going to be amazing if someone wants to travel. So I just wanted to commemorate my experience at Intersteno last year with this suggestion for anyone who's interested in travel or in Intersteno. Start doing some research, look up some articles on the internet, find a book, go on YouTube, and just do some incredible, viewing. There are a lot of places, a lot of YouTubers who use drones that you can see things from the air that you might not have seen from the ground. And I must say that if you just search for Sardinia or Cagliari, which we Americans would say Cagliari, that's how it sounds phonetically, Cagliari, if we were to read it. But if you search on Cagliari, some of the most beautiful videos I saw were done via drone. Steno Traveler isn't going anywhere in the next several months, I don't think. But we're hopeful for next year, depending on how the health situation goes worldwide. Intersteno next year is scheduled for Maastricht in the Netherlands. And if you're unfamiliar with Maastricht, go on YouTube and start doing your research. It looks like a fabulous location. I am hopeful, but who knows with the way the world is going health-wise and immunity-wise, and I still need to renew my passport. And that, I think, is taking a long time here as well. So who knows, but I was really excited to share this with you because it was a pretty momentous day. I hope you have a lovely day, and whatever it is you're doing, have a wonderful time and go take a bite out of the world.